What up, and welcome to the Beneath the Dirt podcast. I'm your host, Roll Bone. Thank you for tuning in. We are at episode 76 of the show. The country is shutting down. Everybody is staying quarantined, hopefully. I hope you're staying in, not going anywhere. Trying to slow this shit down that's going on right now. But unless I have to go to work, I ain't going nowhere. I leave my house for work only, and that's it. I hope you're doing the same thing. Stay safe. Be careful out there. Shit is not a joke. This shit is real. But this week is a pretty slow news week because of everything that's going down. But we did get some new music. A couple little tidbits of news. But first, I want to say that I've been streaming on Twitch this past week. You can follow me, twitch.tv/beneathdirt. I'm up there streaming Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new Modern Warfare game. It's pretty much what I play. I streamed a couple times this week. Still kind of working the kinks out, but I got it pretty much figured out at this point. If you're not subscribed to my Twitch, it's been a while since I promoted it. I used to do the Wicked Shit Wednesdays on Twitch before I moved it to YouTube, but never deleted the channel. I always kept it. But now I'm back up on the Twitch with the Modern Warfare live streams. So you can catch me up on there. Once again, twitch.tv/beneathdirt. I want to send a shout out. As you can see on the screen right here in the description of all these podcast videos, there's an option to make a donation. I don't come right out and ask for donations in any of my podcasts or any of my videos. It's there. You can see it. If you want to make a donation, you can. It'll go straight to making the podcast and videos and all the content just better for you, by better equipment, new computer, all that kind of shit. I did just receive my first donation a couple weeks ago, and I've been wanting to shout this dude out. I want to shout out Devereaux for donating to the show. Much love to Devereaux. That dude is the fucking homie right there. You know Devereaux produced shit for Ouija Mac. He's done shit for ICP at this point. He's the fucking shit. He's a big supporter of my show. He's been down for a minute now, and I just want to give a big shout out. Thank you to Devereaux for the donation. Much love. And if you do send in a donation, I will shout you out on the show. Promise I will do that. Guaranteed you will get a shout out on the show. So if you send in a donation, no matter how little, how big, you will get a shout out on the show. So much love to Devereaux again. And I know times are tough right now. Don't get me wrong. People are fucking losing their jobs and shit because everything's going down. You are not obligated to donate, but it is an option if you want to. And I will shout you out on the show, like I said. So shout out to Devereaux and everybody that fucking tunes in, that likes the shit, comments, subscribes, follows anywhere. Much fucking love. I appreciate everything. All the support means fucking everything to me. I love y'all. Y'all are the shit. And let's get into some new music. It dropped last Saturday, but I didn't talk about it on last week's episode. Claas of Underground Avengers and of Lyrical Snuff Productions dropped Article 2 of his album Revenge. I didn't listen to it. I listened to the first part. Shit's banging. I did listen to the one song that's on here. I believe it's called Got Smoke or Want Smoke. And that track is fucking banging. Really dope shit. Like I said before, this is easily the best Claas has ever sounded, in my personal opinion. This dude's leveling up his game, leveling up the sound quality. The shit is super on point. I can only imagine the rest of the songs on this Article 2 are just as dope. I'm waiting for the full album to drop before I give it a listen. I want to listen to it in its entirety, much like I do with all these other EP releases that be going down in the underground, much like Strange Music. Maze 301 just dropped Phase 2 of Hassan. Joey Cool, he dropped Coolie High Volume 2. And Recognize of Mayday dropped Part 1 of Pressure Point, his new album coming out. Didn't listen to any of these. Not a big fan of any of these guys, but I do cover Strange Music shit, so it is of note. And speaking of Recognize of Mayday, Just the other day, up on Facebook, they held a benefit concert live stream, which Mayday performed. And you actually had to pay to see it. I think the donation was $5. And off the top of my head, I don't remember what the benefit was for, what they were raising money for, but I know it was for a good cause. As you could see on the flyer that they were promoting, event is closed to the public. Enjoy from home. Facebook Live. This is going to be the future for a couple months. I'm telling you, I talked about it on the last couple podcasts. Live streaming shows, because of everything that's going down, is going to be the wave for the next couple months, because sad to say, we ain't leaving our fucking houses anytime soon. It just ain't going to happen. We are not leaving our houses. You shouldn't be leaving your house. If you are, be very fucking careful who you mingle with, who you come in contact with. But I saw some of my followers, they were hyped for this show. Mayday, I've seen them live, although not a big fan of their shit. They do put on a dope show, and I can only imagine that this live stream was just as dope. DJ Clay, he also re-aired his live performance that he had early last week that he did on Facebook Live, Instagram, and YouTube. I believe he re-aired it on Facebook Live, I want to say. I fucking missed the re-aired version. I fell asleep again. This quarantine shit, be taking naps in the day and shit. Just chilling. Ain't got shit to do. Bored as fuck during this quarantine. But those live streams are where it's at and where it's going to be going down for the next couple months. And while on the strange music topic, we got a brand new video from Tech N9ne for the video Outdone. I listened to about the first 30 seconds, or I watched the first 30 seconds of the video. Really didn't get much into the song, but I haven't heard anything that he's released for Interfere, his new album that is dropping, I want to say next month. I believe that shit's dropping next month. But he posted up this image and promo for his new video Outdone. You got the King, the Clown, and the G up in this motherfucker. He's bringing them back out. You got the clown with the face paint, red nose, fucking red hair, throwback to the old school Tech N9ne shit. And I saw him talk about on his Instagram saying something about, the 3 dimensions. And it got me to thinking, I hope he's not going to be bringing back like the 3 parts to albums. You know how he would always have like 3 different stages to an album, if you will. I hope he's not going to be bringing that back. That shit got played out. I just like how he did with Nina, where there was no real theme to the album, no sections, anything like that. He did it with special effects. He did it with something else, KOD. Shit, he even did it on Angelic back in the day. You had Hell, Purgatory, and Heaven. But that shit got kind of played out for me, and I'm hoping he's not bringing that sectioning off the album shit back again. But it's dope to see. We got the King, the Clown, and the G up in this motherfucker in the new video. I'm hyped to hear the Interfere album. That N9ne album was really fucking good. I've said it before, but it's one of my favorite Tech N9ne releases that he's ever put out. That was a solid project that he put out. Really dope work from Tech N9ne last year when he put out Nina. This Interfere album, I haven't heard one song, like I said, but I'm hyped to hear it. I'm kind of irritated that he's rushing a new project so fast already, but this is what he's been doing since fucking Ever Ready. It took so long for Ever Ready to come out. Once he put that shit out, it was like boom, boom, boom. Just nonstop release after release for release for the last 15 years. Dude's been nonstop, just fucking killing it with the releases. Some good, some not so good. But we'll find out next month when Interfere drops. I don't know if I have any expectations for Interfere. I guess I do, because Nina was such a good fucking album, but we're just going to have to wait and see. And other new music, we got Conway the Machine. Conway the Machine dropping his new project today, because this podcast released on Monday. He'll be dropping his new project, Lulu, today, produced entirely by Alchemist. It's coming in at 7 songs. I have it queued in the download on my Apple Music. He released the single Shoot Sideways featuring Schoolboy Q. Really dope beat. Ill hook from fucking Schoolboy Q. Just that grimy Griselda shit, as you know. So today, Lulu is available right now. But, I'm recording this Sunday, yesterday. I haven't heard the album. I can't wait to hear the fucking album. The song with Schoolboy Q is fucking banging. But Conway the Machine, he's going to be Griselda's MVP. I'm calling it right now this year. He's going to be killing it with that shit. So I'm thinking about dropping a review for Lulu this week. If you think I should drop a review, let me know. And I'll fucking get that shit done. I might do it anyway. But if I see that there's people wanting me to review some shit, last week I dropped Shy 1, now known as Shy 361, the Door review, which was taken from a podcast a couple weeks ago. And then I did my Paradigm Shift review. That was Boondocks Buckshot new project that dropped a couple weeks back. I'm thinking about doing some new videos, cranking out some more content on the YouTube tip. So if you want to see me drop a separate video for Conway the Machine's Lulu, let me know. I'll review that shit and get it up sometime this week for sure. New single from Gorilla Twins. You've heard me talk about Gorilla Twins. The hype has been there. Nems last year dropped Gorilla Monsoon. Ill Bill dropped a couple projects with Cannibal Hulk and Pulp Fiction. This year, we're getting Ill Bill and Nems coming together as a fucking tag team with Gorilla Twins. They just dropped their first single, Adios, featuring Immortal Technique and DV alias Christ. This song, I was expecting some ignorant shit coming from Gorilla Twins. I'm sure we're going to get it on the album, but this shit right here is anything but ignorant. We get like some real reflective kind of shit in this song. Really dope, laid back, kind of look at yourself in the mirror. What kind of fucking life do you leave? Are you going to end up in heaven or hell kind of shit? The hook from DV alias Christ is so dope. I love this dude's voice. He's done shit with Ill Bill before. I want to say he's done shit with Slain as well. But this track is really dope. Gorilla Twins. Nems comes hard as a motherfucker on here. Ill Bill's dope. Immortal Technique's verse is cool, but it has these weird kind of pauses in his verse, these little pauses. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it kind of threw me off while listening to it. But he's saying some real shit on there, as Immortal Technique usually does. This track is dope, laid back, look in the mirror. What kind of fucking life do you lead? Type shit. And where are you going to end up? Really dope track. I can't wait for that album for Gorilla Twins. That shit is going to be fucking fire. I know it. And then we got brand new R.A. the Rugged Man featuring Atmosphere and Eamon, Golden Oldies. I'm not a big R.A. the Rugged Man fan, but I am a fan of Atmosphere. Slug is the shit. I think Slug is mad underrated as an MC. Dude is dope as fuck. But this song right here is... to be honest, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. This shit is corny as fuck. R.A. the Rugged Man's verse is just lame as fuck. You're just shouting out all the old school hip-hop artists, talking about the golden days, golden era of hip-hop, if you will. It's cool, I guess, but I don't like it. I don't even know what I'm talking about it. So let's just fuck off that shit. Let's get into some new Axe Murder Boys. They dropped their title track off their new EP, Fatality. Oh, man. R.A. the Rugged Man. Fucking not good. Axe Murder Boys. They dropped their new single, Fatality, the title track off their upcoming EP. That'll be dropping sometime soon. I don't know if there's a release date yet. I haven't seen it. At least it hasn't been brought to my attention. They're supposed to release it on the Twiztid Tour. That was supposed to be popping off I believe right about now is supposed to be taken off, or maybe in a week or so. But we know that shit got postponed. This track right here, dope as fuck. Bass, hard-hitting bass. I'm sure produced by Young Wicked. Young Wicked kills it on here, but yo, Bones Dub stole the show on this track, if you ask me. Bones Dub absolutely killed his verse on here. Bones Dub's always been cool. Nothing like crazy coming from Bone Dubs, in my personal opinion. But on this track right here, dude's like leveling up, killing it on this track. Because y'all know Young Wicked's one of my favorite artists in the underground right now. Dude stays killing it. And this track right here, just a whole lot of shit talking, killing people, you know, braggadocious kind of shit, fast raps, really heavy bass beat. The beat is fucking banging. Young Wicked kills the production. Sound quality is fucking great. Really dope track from A&B. I'm hyped as fuck for this Fatality EP. You know, I'm kind of upset that we're not getting the new Young Wicked produced by Scatterbrains or Young Wicked Mixtape Volume 2. You know, I feel like we should have at least got that mixtape by now. Dude, Ben put out singles for that probably about a year ago since he dropped the first single for Young Wicked, the Mixtape Volume 2. And then we already got a single for the Scatterbrains EP. Where the fuck is New Young Wicked? I guess we're going to get it first in some A&B shit, so I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. But this new A&B track is fucking fire. Highly recommend you check this shit out. Really dope. And then coming out of the fucking woodworks, kind of, sort of, because we know that these dudes are coming out with a new album soon, Run the Jewels 4. They dropped not one, but 2 brand new singles on us. First up, they dropped Yankee and the Brave on us. This track's cool. Nothing special as far as a Run the Jewels track goes. I fuck with it. They're pretty consistent. Their first 3 albums are all really dope. And then singles that they've done for soundtracks and other people have been really good. This track's really dope. I fuck with it. But I fuck with this other track even more. Ooh La La featuring Greg Nice and DJ Premier. DJ Premier on the cuts. LP did the production on here. I was thinking DJ Premier did the beat on here, but Killer Mike clarified on Twitter that it was LP who did the beat. Ooh La La. Wee. This shit is fucking dope. Love the beat. This track's fucking banging. Love the cover art. Kind of similar to Yankee and the Brave. This is clearly, to me, the standout track of the 2 that they released. I love it. DJ Premier's cuts on here are fucking fire. Beats banging. Some kind of like boom bap, nod your head kind of shit to it, you know? LP, Killer Mike, they fucking murdered it on here. Really dope track from Run the Jewels. I'm hyped as fuck for Run the Jewels 4. They were promising us that they were going to drop the new album before Coachella. Again, everything is postponed and canceled. Coachella is not going down this year. I don't know if it's postponed or what, but they're saying springtime now, and we are officially in springtime, like 8 days into spring, so we can expect this album anytime now. I want this. It's been a couple years or maybe a few years since Run the Jewels 3, and I'm hyped as fuck for it. Bring it the fuck on. We need new Run the Jewels. LP, one of the most underrated producers in the underground. Go back to Company Flow shit. Fantastic Damage. Shit that he did on Def Jux. Fucking fire. Really dope shit. And then just today, right before I hopped on to record this show, I saw Buckshot say, I think it's time to drop the new project Double Dragon with Kung Fu Vampire. He said he was already talking to Kung Fu Vampire. The ball is rolling on the new project. So it looks like coming 2020, like it says right there on the flyer, Kung Fu Vampire and Buckshot. I could have swore Buckshot said after Paradigm Shift, this dude was going to take a break and slow down doing work, but this dude ain't slowing down for shit, from what I could tell. We getting this new project from Kung Fu Vampire and Buckshot. I wonder if it's going to be on some mixtape kind of shit, like Paradigm Shift was. like the Hell's Kitchen project was, where they're jacking beats, or if it's going to be all original production, that remains to be seen. But I fuck with Kung Fu Vampire heavy. His album last year, Come Dawn, was in top 20 albums for me last year. I fucking love that album. I fucked with it heavy. Kung Fu Vampire, mad underrated in this wicked shit underground scene. And Buckshot stayed putting in that work. So we can look forward to that this year from Kung Fu Vampire and Buckshot. And then we got the full rescheduled tour dates for Twiztid's Dynamic Duo Tour with Slain, Blaze, ABK, Anybody Killer. Somebody else, I can't read it on the fucking screen because it's too small right there. But their tour was supposed to kick off, like I said, this week or maybe starting next week. And then it got postponed because of all the crazy shit that's going down. But we do got the new dates. They're starting at the end of May, going through mid-June. I asked on Twitter, why are we releasing rescheduled tour dates when we don't even know when this shit is even going to be over? Why are we doing this? You know, some people are saying because it gives people hope. People are saying because they want to go to the tour. I get all that. The hope is nice, I guess, even if it's a false hope. I get wanting to go to the show. Absolutely. You know, I wanted to check this tour out specifically because Slain was going to be on the East Coast dates. So I was looking forward to seeing Slain. I want to see him perform some of that new shit that he released last year. That album was really dope. But why reschedule tour dates? Why give the rescheduled tour dates when there's no end in sight? At least with the ICP rescheduled tour dates, the shit ain't popping off till September, going into October. So that's like 6 months away. I could see that. But this, like 2 months away, I don't know. Shit's scary out here. And who knows if people would, even if we can, would really want to gather around each other in 2 months' time with everything that's happening. I hope everything's gone, sooner the better. And I hope the tour does pop off because, like we talked about before, it is a big moneymaker for artists, tours. And I think that's why we're going to be seeing more pay-per-view live streams of artists doing shows, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. So it just remains to be seen what's going to be going down. But speaking of Twiztid, it was brought to my attention a couple weeks back by Robbie, who runs the Twiztid History Instagram page. If you don't follow the Twiztid History page, it's at Twiztid History. Follow it. He's been breaking it down since the HOK days, early Twiztid days, all the way up till, I believe he's up till Dark Lotus Black Rain era right now, and he's killing it on that page. But he brought to my attention a couple weeks ago that Monoxide had a live stream where he's talking about Twiztid is working on not one, but two new projects. It sounds like they're working on a rock project and they're working on a rap project. And then we get this picture from Jamie Madrox's Pops and Vintage Instagram account saying taking new pics for the new record tonight. And he's got that image that you see right now. If you're watching on YouTube, that's the image that he posted. So it looks like we're going to be getting a new Twiztid album soon. Generation Nightmare just dropped not even a year ago at this point. According to Monoxide on his live streams, he's got two new projects in the works, a rock album and a rap album. I don't know what that's about. You know, I've been screaming for years that they should do what Outkast did with Speaker Box and The Love Below, where they put out a double album, but it's a solo album from each member. We get a rock album from Jamie and a rap album from fucking Monoxide. That would be fucking fire. That would be really dope. Because when it comes to the rock shit, Madrox is the one who really shines over that rock shit. And then Monoxide, just kills it with the raps, without a doubt. So possibly 2 new Twiztid albums coming, but it looks like, according to Jamie Madrox on his Instagram account, at least for sure 1 new album is coming. Apparently Venomous 5 is still in the works. Tracks are being sent back and forth between Zool and Twiztid. I'm really hoping that happens this year. I'm hoping for a Halloween release this year. I was screaming for it last year for a Halloween release. We didn't get it, but I hope we do this year. So, new Twiztid is in the works. We got that fresh image right there, looking like some Abominations era kind of makeup. It's kind of hard to tell. It's blurry, but looks dope. I'm all for new Twiztid, seeing what they're going to be giving us. I wasn't a big fan of Generation Nightmare. It just wasn't for me. I know it received a lot of love from what I've seen from a lot of people. A lot of people really loved that album, fucked with it pretty heavy, but it just wasn't for me. So, like I said, new Twiztid, I'm all for it. The singles that they've been putting out have been fucking fire. Really good. I fucked with all these new singles that they put out. But that's going to wrap it up for me this week. Again, shout out to the homie Devereaux for the donation. You can make a donation if you want. And it'd be much appreciated. It'll go to make the show better. And you will get a shout out on the show. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/beneathdirt. And I'm Roll Bone of the Beneath the Dirt podcast. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.